demonstration video of the Mobi-Crane. Mobi-Crane has a 4-foot 11-inch square base plate with the corners rounded over and a beveled edge so it eliminates a trip hazard. It has cutouts on the base to allow for pallet jacks to come in, roll the front wheels of the pallet jack underneath the base, and be able to lift up and maneuver the Mobi-Crane anywhere that you need to use it. The blue cabinet you see here will either house 2 batteries, one on either side, 2 12-volt batteries, or it'll house 1 AC/DC converter. 24 volts is our operating system, so we will convert the 110 into 24 volt if we do use an AC/DC converter. Also on the back of the Mobi-Crane, if you have batteries, the battery charger is located here. There is a battery indicator and an on and off switch to be able to, that you can take away to lock out the Mobi-Crane. If there is a battery charger, it plugs in here, and if there is a 110 power in, it also plugs in here. We're running up the tower now. The tower is height adjustable. This is raised all the way up to the red line currently, and this is the highest adjustment. The 2 black handles you see on the side just takes the upper tower and takes it up against the front of the lower tower so it is nice and tight and keeps it from being unlevel. This is our extended upper tower, so this is 20 inches taller than our standard tower to allow for tall stacking of the cardboard boxes. On the tower, you will see the arm mounted. This is our demo unit. This is our shortest arm at 6 foot 6 inches in length. The blue box you see up on top of the inner arm is where the lifting mechanism and the controls are located. The air and the electric festoon along the arms and out to run down, with the blue being the spiral air hose and the black being the spiral electrical cable. And these 2 cables are quick disconnected at the base, so they're easily changed out at any time that it's required. They run down to the vacuum control head. The blue unit you see here is a vacuum control head. It has a gauge that shows the air pressure incoming to the unit, and also has another gauge that shows the vacuum level. This, when it is red, it is not okay to lift. When it is green, it will be okay to lift once vacuum is actuated. We have an extended flexible handle to allow for tall stacking. Everything is adjustable on this handle. You can shorten or lengthen this aluminum bar. The handle can adjust along that as well. We come out to the edge of the box, as you can see here. So it allows it to be turned, the control handle be 90 degrees, so when we're stacking these boxes in a very high position, is able to be done. This blue handle is also adjustable along the aluminum extrusion here as well. You see the black knobs that are on both sides and can be adjusted up or down there. The control handle has a variable speed up and down joystick that is located here. It has a green button to turn on the vacuum and a red button to turn off the vacuum. You must set the load all the way down before you can turn off the vacuum. There's no way to do that once the load has been actuated. There is a load limiting switch up inside the blue box you saw on the inner arm that determines that the load is on the lifter. We'll now demonstrate lifting the boxes. The vacuum suction foot for handling the boxes is an adjustable bellows suction cup vacuum tool. So we have 4 4.5-inch diameter bellows suction cups that are adjustable to be able to handle all the different size boxes, whether they are standing upright or standing on their side. The tooling is a little extra long, as this has just been rigged up to test your box handling, so that it would be a more finished look. This is just for demonstration purposes only. So you would just take your control handle, take the suction feet down to the box, hit the green button. I have now received a green indicator on the control handle. I can now lift up. I'm able to swivel. I'm able to take my hand away. If I need to, I can maneuver the boxes by hand as well. I don't need to have my hand on the control handle, but these can be raised up to be able to stack them onto another layer on a pallet there. And again, I'm hitting the red button, as you can see, you cannot accidentally turn off the vacuum and drop the boxes. You must come down to a surface, whether it be the pallet or the next layer of boxes, set it all the way down, then hit the red button. It has a blow off, as you can hear, and then just raise it up out of the way. Now we have put the boxes down on their side to be able to put onto the third layer. So again, you come down to the side, and we are just assuming this is the side that we're going to pick up on. Turn on the vacuum and raise it up. Same thing applies, so if we're going to go all the way up, we're going to stack it onto the next layer. There you can see. You see how easy it is, even if you want to guide it with your hands, you can easily do that. Guide it with a control handle. You see how effortless it is. There's nothing required to be able to maneuver this. Very simple, very easy. No effort, no extra effort required. Now again, when you come down, take it down to the surface that you're going to be setting it onto. Hit the red button, it blows off, and you raise up and it's released.